Hi everyone, today we are going to change the lower unit oil on a Mercury 3.5 horsepower 4-stroke outboard motor. It's actually a pretty simple job, and all you need are some really simple things. So you need a pan for the oil to drain into. You're going to need a large flat blade screwdriver, and you're going to need gear lube, which is 80W90. The stuff I got is from West Marine, and it's a very simple job. So here we go. And then you're supposed to do this about, I do it every season just to be safe. So what we're going to do is we are going to remove this drain plug here with our screwdriver, and then we'll remove this drain plug, which will get rid of the vacuum and let the oil flow out. But the first thing I want to do is I want to make sure this one loosens up, because if I can't loosen this one up and I drain out all the oil, I'm going to have a hard time getting the oil in the lower unit, because we're going to load the oil in the lower unit through the bottom, not through the upper drain plug. So first thing I'm going to do is see if I can get this one off. Yep. Okay, that's good. So that's loosened. Okay, so now we're going to take this one out, let it drain into our pan. Okay, here it comes. All right, it's got a little gasket on it. Looks like it's in good shape. Okay, you can see it's just barely dripping out. And when I take the top one off, it'll get rid of the vacuum, and the oil should really be flowing out. This one also has a gasket on. Oh, there it goes. Now it's really flowing. Oil looks pretty good. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, a little dirty. So we'll let that drain. Shouldn't take that long. This engine only holds about 6.6 ounces of lower unit oil, so it should drain pretty quickly. And there's some good signs as the oil comes out. It's not cloudy or milky. If it was milky, that would mean that the seals are bad and that water's been getting into the lower unit, but it looks good. We're also looking to see any metal shavings in there, which would show that there's some wear and tear being done to the gear case. I don't see anything. So we're looking good. Both these drain plugs, the top one and the bottom one, are identical, so you can't mix them up. Some engines, the bottom one is different and has a magnet on it. And it has the magnet so you can see any kind of little filings that are on. This one doesn't have that. All right, so let's continue letting that drain. Okay, we're dripping now, so it looks like we have all the oil out. Now, I also have this pump here designed specifically for changing oil in the lower units here, and it's got a pump here. It screws right into the bottle of oil, and then it's got this thing that will screw into the lower hole. And again, we're going to attach it in the lower hole, and we're going to push oil up, and that's going to push any air out of the hole. This stuff is pretty thick, so if you just poured it in, you might get big pockets of air in there. So here we go. We're going to screw it into this hole, into the drain. There we go. And this one has a little gasket on it too, so we get that nice and tight. All right, now we are going to pump this thing until we see oil squirting out of this hole, and that means that it is full. And again, we only need about 6.6 ounces. Here comes the oil. So there it goes. So less than 7 ounces, so this should go pretty quickly. So we're watching that top hole to see oil squirt out of it. go. All right, so we are full. So I'm going to take the upper drain plug, put it in there. And so what we're going to do is we're going to create a vacuum again, so it'll prevent the oil from leaking out that we've just put in there. Remember, it was only barely dripping out when we took the lower drain plug off. So now I loosen this. I got my lower drain plug at the ready. Yep, none's coming out at all, actually. It's nice and thick. Get that in there. Nice and tight. Clean up our mess. And there you have it. We have changed the lower gear unit on our Mercury 3.5 horsepower 4-stroke engine. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please like and subscribe to Fixing Boats and Stuff. Thank you.